Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back. Today we're going to do all new makeup. Stuff I picked up in the Sephora sale, and we're going to put it all on and, well, not my eyes. But I'll let you know what I did there. If you want to see what all I did and what I think of it, then just keep watching. 3 things I got are refills. I told you in my last video that I got a refill of my Sephora eyeliner, the 12-hour contour eyeliner from the Sephora collection line in coconut, because they frequently discontinue, and I don't want them to discontinue that and me not have something, extra. So coconut, that's gonna go in the eyeliner drawer, not opening that. Same with this. This is their brow gel. I told you guys that I really like this. So, 30% off. That's when you stock up on the Sephora collection. And then also I've got a backup of the Precisely My Brow Detailer by Benefit. Those things are going in my backup drawer, but not getting opened. Another purchase that I made, and it's right here, is one of the Sephora sponges. See, look how this is. It's like meant to be a little stand for your beauty blender or Sephora blender to dry. I thought, why not try it? It's very much cheaper than the beauty blender. At the sale price, it was actually comparable to the e.l.f. sponges that I buy. Here's an e.l.f. sponge, so you can see the difference. There's a whole side that's slanted on this one, but it's a real big slant. And then this but it's, pointed, and you can get up underneath here with it. So we're going to try that sponge today. I got the Huda Easy Blur Primer. So let's get that out and take a look at it. It is, clear. I don't know why I thought it was going to be white. No, it's actually pink. It feels silicone-y. Before somebody corrects me, this has not got silicone in it. This primer is silicone free, but it feels like it has silicone in it. So let's just put that on. I look for this, the way it feels, be comparable to my Le Base Pro by Lancôme, which I have one that's not opened. I need to be opening that and using it. But let's see how it does underneath the foundation. Now, the foundation that I got is the Huda. It's the Easy Blur. After I ordered this, I think my BFF Michelle told me it's supposed to be a dupe for the e.l.f. Soft Glam, and if that's the case, which I like that. I love the e.l.f. Soft Glam, but it's very much cheaper than this. And, in the Glitzy Fritzyville basket this month is my Huda powder, so we'll be powdering with that. Wait, no we won't. I forgot I purchased the Makeup by Mario. I also got the by Mario concealer. Okay, so we'll try that. Hope those shades match. 2 more things from the Sephora collection. So I got this. All right, in the basket this month, I'm using one of my favorites for the whole year, the Sephora Best Skin Ever. I thought I got both, but evidently I decided to get this instead of this because I've still got this. This is a secondary version of this that came out. It's the Best Skin Ever Glow. I hope I don't hate that. It's going to have to go a ways to beat this. We'll see. And then I picked up this lipstick. It's from the Sephora line because one of you told me how wonderful they are. We'll be trying that on. Let's look at the colors of these concealers first. See how that... You're not supposed to do that.
Stop doing that.
I need to not do that. I also need my glasses on if I'm going to play with knives. I got this one in light pink. Wouldn't you think that if they were going to bring out like a version of this, that they would make it the same coloring system? I can already tell that they're not the same colors. Plus, it looks like you're getting less. Here's a trick for you, a tip trick. This is what I like to do when I go in the store. I put a concealer or foundation, either one, right there in the web of my hand. That matches real good, don't it? And see whether or not it's going to look horrible when I bring my hand in, because those are wrinkles in there. And if it looks horrid right there, I don't even mess with it because I know it's going to look terrible on my face. Let's look at the Mario one and see what color that is. Putting that right there. Now this is a new product for Mario, Makeup by Mario. Their foundation's been out for a little bit, the SurrealSkin, and I have that in the drawer. This is Makeup by Mario, and it did well in the web of my hand. Best Skin Ever by Sephora did well in the web of my hand. So both of them theoretically should look good underneath my eye. Let's see which one goes best with this. And the shade that I picked up I understand my BFF Michelle picked this up too in a different shade than me, and we wear the same shade. So she'll probably be very interested to see what shortbread looks like on me. So that's the color of shortbread, and I'm gonna run the concealers right next to them. Okay, we're using By Mario today because By Mario is closer. See, that's By Mario, and this is the Sephora one. I always do my eyes first, so I should do that and then come back. Now, as we're approaching the holidays, if you don't have my palette with Sydney Grace, I'm telling you it's the best eyeshadow palette out there, especially for mature women or anyone who doesn't like bunches of glitter all over your face. The pigmentation is there. Sydney Grace and I worked a long time and hard on this. One of my favorite looks to do, Pita, my savior. So Mary, my buttercup, Pita under here, and a little bit of Emmy After 60 on the outside. So there you go. And you know, if you do buy this for yourself or someone that you love for Christmas, I would just want to tell you thank you. I am so blessed to know you guys, and I can't thank you enough. So give this a shake.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your foundation. Shake your foundation.
No.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your Huda. Shake your Huda.
Why don't we do this on one side and this on the other? In fact, let me get the Huda pink one, and we'll put that on one side and the Mario on the other. That'll do two things. That'll see us how Huda plays with Huda, and it will give us a really great pink powder to compare this to. Hang on. So there we go. We got the Huda pink one. Let's open Mario up and see how it's capped. Okay, so it's just gonna have a sifter here.
Let's pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it back. I'm just making up songs now for your benefit.
Okay, Jan, that's as close as we're getting to Fritzy when I sing in the middle of a video now. That don't look pink.
What the heck?
Fair pink. That doesn't look pink to me. That just looks like a regular translucent. I guess it is, but I mean, it's nothing like this. See, Huda is pink. That is not pink. Let's do this thing. I've been stalling enough. We'll do that much. That's how runny it is. Yikes. Okay, one thing right now I don't like is it doesn't stand up. I mean, it just fell over twice because this is so little that if you try and stand it up, it just falls over. You're meant to store it like that, which is fine unless you have the cap off.
But seriously, like, maybe not.
Then you kind of have to lay it on its side and then it drips all over the vanity. Somebody just needs to give me a call so I can tell them everything that's wrong.
Some authority she is.
All right, we're going to use this Sephora sponge. It's soft, you know. It's not overly squishy, but I would say it has the squishiness of a beauty blender. Is she blurring? I don't tend to think of my foundations as blurring so much as I do my powders, but it might be. She might be blurring a little bit. Oh my gosh, it's on the vanity. Oh, by the way, the thing that we had last week where the guys are outside working, yeah, I mean, because my husband is waiting until the weekend when my son can help him, right? So of course, I'm filming on the weekend because that will give me an entire week to get the thing edited, which I tend to need. Thank you guys for pointing out that Angie Hot and Flashy's having the same issues. I did go watch her video. And I was so relieved to learn that, oh my gosh, it's not just me that's can't do 2 videos a week anymore. You know, she's evidently, I mean, she's my age. In fact, I don't know if you guys know the story about me and Hot and Flashy. She doesn't know me, by the way. But I remember I watched her on YouTube. So she was on YouTube before me. I think she said in the video she's been on for 12 years. And I've been on for, 10. I came to realize she was out there. And then I said, oh, you know what? That's a really great idea. She's blonde. YouTube needs a brunette. And I had no idea that there was already a community of, she started it all. But she has like 1.5 5 million subscribers. That's a heck of a lot different than me. She's actually going to be able to pay for her life with her channel. The reason I say that is because I had a video that was about my hair, right? Something about my gray hair, fixing my gray hair or something. I mean, it like blew up one weekend. And I think there's like 200,000 views on that. And I made, like in that month, $800 on that video. So then I was thinking, what happens if you do that 3 times a week? And they all do that kind of money. You can more than afford your channel then, right? Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing, blah, 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 you know, just running my mouth, diarrhea of the mouth. Let's do what we're supposed to do. This is the concealer we're going to use. Hope this looks good. I can't believe that I went under my eyes with my shadow already, forgetting I have a concealer to put on, but here we go. We're going to try to be careful. And that should be easier to do with this point on that sponge. Going to put it right there is where I need it. PETA! Ugh. Let's do this and see what happens. But anyway, it was nice to know that, not that Angie's having problems, that's not nice to know, but that it's not just me. That's good to know. It's also good to know that someone my age is like not able to do what they were doing before because they're slowing down because of age. That was nice to know that it's not just me. All right, so that looks good, don't you think? I think that looks good. Let's put some right there, right there, right there, right there. You know what we could do? We could use this one in the troughs because it's lighter. This is good coming in at the end of the year. But we don't know. This might look like total crap in 2 hours. But for right now, I'm going, wow, that looks good. And it passed the web of the hand test. So I have hope that in a couple hours I'm not going to look horrible. Let's do that. Let's put this, because we've not powdered yet. Let's take the lighter one and come in my troughs. See if we can't pull those up a little bit. Because, you know, that's sunk in. It reminds me when I was young, before I developed and the boys would tease me, and they would call me a pirate's dream. A sunken chest. That's not nice.
That's not very nice.
And you know, I could not wait until I was not that anymore, only to spend the rest of my life wishing that I was again. So I'm like, no, I do not like being so well endowed. All right, anyway, that I think looks pretty darn good. Don't you? We're going to put the Mario powder over here. We're going to put the Huda powder over here. So it's Huda on Huda. But Huda's is a true pink powder. I'm going to take my sponge. I probably shouldn't be doing this with a sponge. Because I'm going to have to turn it over to the other way for the Mario. I'm not going to powder that concealer. I want to see how fast it sets. Or creases, I mean. Good job, Huda. I would hope your products all work good together. It's one of my top powders is the Huda Baking PETA.
Behave yourself.
I love her powder. I just do. I think it looks good. All right.
But you see what I mean about powder blurring, right?
Okay, so now I'm going to flip this over maybe to the butt of this. I mean, I guess I could do this side. Whatever, a different area than I used for the Huda powder. There we go. That is not pink. Okay. It's creasing a little. Pat that out. Get a little bit of this powder on there and powder it. Darn it, I just brought the Mario powder under my eyes on the Huda side. Okay, that leaves us with one other product, and that would be this lipstick. I'm kind of worried about it because it's a shine. So I'm going to put a lip liner on. This is the color of it. It just says 1 on it, so I don't know what that color is. I'll have to look it up if it has a name. And I went in the drawer, and I think this one might go with it. Maybe. This is by LYS. Love yourself. Love yourself. I think it's called Romantic. Let us give my lips a border at least. Let's see. This is a shine. Yeah, that's shiny. Very comfortable. That's really pretty.
Pretty, pretty, pretty.
Let me go do my hair and we'll come back and we'll see if I have like any problems with this. I'm going to get the excess off here. You know what we didn't do was put on any blush, so let's do that. We're going to use this blush by Ravi. It's Allie Glines' blush, okay? We're going to put that on because I didn't get any new bronzer or blush. So I went and washed this sponge because I wanted to be able to tell you, because like Real Techniques, if I get one of their sponges, I'll tear this up while I'm washing it. Like the first time, I'll do it. I'm a violent person. When I wash a sponge, I do this with my, I really want to get that soap worked in there. So I wanted to know before I tell you this is a good sponge, is it going to tear up when I go wash it? It passed the first test anyway, so I can at least tell you it's better than a Real Techniques because it did not tear up under the first wash. Now, I've always loved this sponge because I love the slope. I like the deep slope of that and the point on the end. This has got a point on the end, but it's a chunky monkey. So like I'm going to have to go like this to get underneath my eye, whereas this just goes right under there and I really like it. And this was not really maybe $1 more than this.
Because of the sale. It's normally $12, which is still cheaper than a beauty blender.
So yeah, I really like this so far and I have high hopes for that. The powders. So I'm kind of bummed. This to me, the fair pink anyway, is like translucent powder. But if you want a pink powder, I think you should go. But looking in any mirror, they look exactly the same the way I applied them. I'm a little disappointed that this and this shade range aren't the same. I really want that to be the same shade range, but I think it looked really nice. Let's look at the difference between the finish of that and their original Best Skin Ever. Okay, so this is 11.5p, and this is Light Cool, or 04. This is the new one. This is the Luminous version of that. As far as luminosity goes, to me, they look about the same. But I can tell you this. This is very much thicker than this. I can see right through that. I can see my skin right through that. Not this one. So if you need a more full coverage, that's your way to go. Because look at that. You can see that they both have a little bit of sheen to them. But the Luminous one is very much a lighter weight than the one on top. They both are really good. But like I said, if you need to really cover, go for the original. The Mario concealer, I'm in love with this. It's very nice, very nice. Let's get Mario's foundation out. SurrealSkin Awakening Concealer. I have it in 160, and I have this in 2N. So let's see what how the shade goes. So here's the foundation right there, and then this is the concealer. Concealer here is more rosy pink than this foundation is, so wearing them together, one of them has to change, I think, but maybe not. I might be able to pull that off. But I really liked Mario's foundation, so I wondered then, will I like the concealer? And I have to tell you, under my eyes, I think it looks great. Those two, they probably would go together okay, but if I didn't already have this, I would say I'm going to go to the store and match which foundation's going to go better with that concealer. But I could make that work. Okay, they've started the drilling and stuff outside, so sorry. I think I remember, wasn't this a more yellow toned line? I don't know. I'm just saying that since I already have this, I'll make that work together. But if I didn't have a foundation and I had this, I mean, I would just go to the store and match the two to make sure that you're getting comparable shades. I think that would be the best bet to do there. I mean, I really like the concealer. Unless, here in a couple hours, if I turn into the Crypt Keeper, then I will certainly plug a voicemail.
A voicemail? Will I give you a voicemail on this? Sign up your phone numbers below so I can give you a voicemail.
I will certainly let you know in a voiceover if I look like the Crypt Peeper.
The Crypt Peeper. Now I'm a Crypt Peeper.
If I look like the Crypt Keeper in a couple of hours, I will come back and let you know. All right, but I'm just saying, I think that it's really nice. Now, let's compare these two for sure. So here we have the e.l.f. Soft Glam, which was out before this. So I find it highly unlikely that Huda went, hey, let's make a dupe of the e.l.f. Soft Glam. Okay, it would go the other way around. Let's look at it. So this is e.l.f. and it is in 20 Light Cool. As you can see, that's a good shade for me, and it is thick. That's a thick one, okay? This isn't runny at all. And then this is the Huda, which, you know, look, it's already so messy. All right, let's put that there. Very much thinner than the e.l.f. I would imagine if I did this, you would see it start to run, but I want to spread this out a little bit. Get the consistency of the two. Yeah, the e.l.f. feels so much thicker. It's going to be more full coverage than the Huda. The Huda is a lighter weight, so I wouldn't call that a dupe. Now, they might look the same on the skin. Once we get these all blurred out here, you know, I've got too much, but it might give you the same kind of finish. Can you tell them apart? I'm just saying that I don't think that they are a dupe finish or thickness, but they might look the same on the skin.
All right, I actually did wear the e.l.f. on one side and the Huda on the other. I used the same Huda blurring primer under both sides, Huda powder on top of both sides, and it did look the same, with the exception that the Huda is thinner. So I just had to build it up a little bit more, but they looked exactly the same when I got done.
And I think that the Huda looks really nice on the skin with the powder over it. I'm not so sure that it needed to be powdered down as much as I did it. I think that I would have been more than satisfied with just a stippling brush, something like this that, you know, would apply the lightest amount of coverage. And just on my T-zone, I don't think I needed to have powdered the whole thing down like that. Now, as far as this goes, good.
That's what Sephora's lips are. Good.
It's in a pretty little, like, midnight blue. You can't tell it. It's like gunmetal here. And under the light, when you do this, it shifts from pink to really dark blue. It's just really pretty. I have it in 01. And whoever told me about this, you're right. It's very comfortable. And I could see me getting this in a, you know, the shade of my lips color and not worrying at all about whether it would go up into my lip lines or anything like that. You can see the opacity of it because the brown spot is gone, and I did not put the lip liner over my lip. So it has opacity to it, comfortable. It doesn't seem to be moving in my mouth or up. Of course, I have the lip liner on, but, you know, it's very comfortable. I like it a lot. While I was washing the sponge, Shy Guy came in and brought me a package from Bare Minerals. Since we're talking about new makeup, let's just look at this. So this is Bare Minerals Get Glowing with Bare Minerals Holiday 2024 Collection. It's your time to shine. And it says, Dear Mary, fill their stockings, and yours too, with clean, skin-loving treats from this season's Bare Minerals 2024 Holiday Collection. Treat yourself to more of what you love and light up the holidays. Discover iconic beauty gifts for everyone at every price. XO, the Bare Minerals influencer team. And look at that. Doesn't it look like they just have the most beautiful handwriting? And I know it's a font, right? But I always do this because I'm like, that looks like, where did you get that font? What is that font? Because it looks like handwriting. Laura Mercier does this too, which, by the way, if you didn't know it, Laura Mercier and Bare Minerals are owned by the same parent company, Shiseido. So, you know, maybe they do have their own special font that looks like handwriting. I don't know, but I'm always like, did somebody? No, surely not. Somebody surely didn't do that. I've got something called Complexion Rescue Bronzer. It's a blush bronzer. If you like cream, let's just, wow, that's shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Blush and bronzer. This would last you a long time. Like, can you see the sheen on that? That's beautiful. Also, we have this Gin Nude blush, which I love. Their Gin Nude blushes are just gorgeous. Let's see what this one looks like. Ooh, so pretty. This is in the color Pink Glow. I kind of want to put that on. Why not go out looking like a clown? That's what I'm here for, right?
Let me entertain you. Let me put on too much blush. Ah!
That is so pretty. Gosh, that's gorgeous. Okay, so look at this. Ooh, ooh. Let me just put it over here. So soft. Beautiful. Let's put it over here, okay? Because the other hand had the, oh, so pretty. Because it can skip a whole step, right? We don't have to highlight. We can just blush and highlight together. This reminds me, in color and everything, of the NARS O blush. Know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm not going to say that. That color reminds me of that. This looks like it might be a Mindful Mulberry, but that is... I'm so smart. I bet this is a lip liner. Oh, that's so soft and nice. Let's put it on. Let's put it on. So, it's not the same shade as the lip that I have on, but it goes with it. I love their liners too. That's just gorgeous. Thank you, Bare Minerals. That's wonderful. I think these are like two kinds of balm, but you can't get enough balm in the wintertime, right? Dream and Affection. Ooh, how luxe. That is gorgeous. Yep. It's a balm with just a slight little cherry rose kind of color to it. Beautiful. It comes off pink when you put it on your hand. So I would imagine it would just make your lips look just juicy. And then this one here is a clear color. Yep. Ooh, those feel nice on my skin. I'm not going to put it on my mouth because I already have the juiciness going here on my mouth, you know, so kissable. I know you don't want to kiss my mouth, but enough of that. Time to go. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I really do. I hope that you got something out of this. Please let me know below. Did you pick up good stuff in the Sephora sale? Or did you go to Ulta? You know, have you gotten anything new? Tell us about what it is and what you like about it, what you hate about, things you didn't like. And yeah, we need to keep each other informed of this stuff. And I want to keep you informed that you're the best part of the Fritzy family. I also want to let you know that if you're not feeling blessed, and just go be a blessing to somebody else and watch how that turns around. If the Lord's willing, I will see you next time.
Okay, we got a joker mouth going on here, don't we? I love you. I love you.
I love you. I hope to see you really soon, okay? Yeah. All right. Love you. See ya.